Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to overcome stage fright. I'm Emmanuel Asante, MD is Giving the Right Music Institute. For 2 decades, we've been doing this. Yeah, and I'm here to hold your hands. I take you through this journey to become a professional musician. First of all, you must prepare thoroughly as a musician. If you don't prepare to show on stage, because preparation comes before appearing on stage. You don't prepare on stage or you don't practice on stage. You practice behind the scene before you appear. When you appear, the audience will know that you were ready for the job, and then your performance will be very excellent. But if you don't prepare before you appear on the stage, it will be obvious because the spotlight will reveal your flaws. You have stage fright. You'll be afraid to stand before the crowd and present your wonderful piece. So you have to prepare before you appear on stage. Second point, practice in front of others. Start small. Get few people to sit in front of you and sing or play your instrument. Let them give their verdict. Because if you learn to practice in front of small people, big crowd won't be a problem because you're already used to it. But if you don't practice in front of small people or be confident in front of small group of people, how do you become confident when you have large crowd, when you have different faces? So you have to be confident in performing before small group of people. That will help you very much to build confidence while you're on stage. Third point, visualize success. For you to become a professional musician, you must first of all think about it. See yourself on a great and big platforms doing excellently well because you become what you think about consistently. If you see yourself as a failure on stage, you eventually become it. To have confidence and build confidence, you must see yourself as a success already on stage. Before you have every performance to do on stage, see yourself that you have given it your best and you've done. You visualize your audience standing, giving you a standing ovation because you have already practiced it and you have visualized it in your head that you can do it and you can do it excellently well. The fourth point: control your breathing. There's a stage fright that will come in because you are not used to this, especially when you go to a new place, a new platform that you've never been before. Even sometimes you perform on a particular stage, church stage, or any other performance stage. Even if you perform severally, sometimes stage fright comes in, no matter how professional you are. So what you must do is must control your breathing. Because once anxiety comes in, you start panting, everybody will know that this person is afraid. You start shaking because your breathing is not stable. We'll be hearing the breathing on the mic, and then it will be obvious to the audience that this person is having fear. So you must overcome that ability or that issue of breathing very fast while you're on stage, because if you do that, it will temper your flow of air and then your voice will not be stable. You will not have that confidence of singing because the fast breathing distorts your vocal flow, and your tone will become shaky. So overcome that by practicing long breathing and being able to hold your breath, sometimes being able to and talk to yourself in the mirror, sustaining, and then don't avoiding that stage fright. And tell yourself that no matter the kind of people that sit in front of me, I will not have that stage fright. Fifth point: start simple. Start with songs that are easy to sing. Don't look for songs that are difficult to sing, because if you start from the hardest song, you are going to be having difficulty in sustaining your ability to please the crowd. You must understand that music starts from the lowest to the highest. You must understand that it's a process. You don't start from the highest process. At the end of the day, you drop the piece. You must start from simple music pieces, songs that are easy to sing, songs that are easy to flow with your vocal texture. You don't go and start the song that is very high and then you now drop the song low. You must start with songs that are easy to sing, and then you can climb and then climb from the simplest one to the higher ones, because music is a flow. But if you start from difficult ones, it means that once you begin to sing and you have difficulty in your vocal expression, your voice begins to be shaky, and then stage fright comes in because you are no longer confident in what you are singing. So get simple songs, start with simple songs on the ladder, and then you can now move from one step to the other. With that kind of process, you can build confidence and perform excellently well. 6 points: focus on the message, not the audience. You must have the ability to interpret your song, because music is like interpreting a script, just as the actors. So you must understand that the song ministers to you, or the song flows through you, the way you feel your emotions. Because I tell my students, you must feel the song for your audience to, for you to transit to your audience. If you don't feel whatever you are singing and you don't have the flow, you don't enjoy what you are singing, don't expect your audience to enjoy it. Because music is, it transits, it has this current flow and this emotional flow that you connect with your audience while you express the song with the message, with your facial expression, with your hands, with your body language. But if you don't feel the song, understand what you're singing, your audience, your audience will not get the message. So you must understand the message, focus on the message, interpret the message the best way you can, and try to express it just as you are trying to express a script. At the end of the day, the message will pass across, and then while you are enjoying yourself on stage, your audience will also be having feedback, positive feedback on how your performance went. Our last point today is don't fear to make mistakes. If you are afraid before you go to perform on stage, it will show, and then you reproduce what you have been thinking about or meditating about. You must see yourself as a success. You must have that confidence that you can deliver to any type of crowd or any kind of people or any kind of person listening to your song, and you'll be able to convince them to believe in the song that you are singing, the message of the song that you are singing before you get on stage. Or if you allow fear or fear of mistake to get to your mind, you are going to see yourself forgetting your lyrics or even forgetting the tune of the song. You must understand that your song have a message, and your work or your role is to pass the message across to your audience more effectively. But if you have internal fear, I'm going to make mistake, I'm going to forget my lines, I'm going to sing maybe off key, and then you have that fear and go on stage, it will show, and your voice will be shaky, your body language will show that there is fear in you. I hope you learned a lot today, and I'm sure you're going to put into practice all the points that were listed today. Kindly support us by sharing this video and also subscribing to this channel. See you in our next